Hi guys, this is Devonna Watson reporting from East Lawrence High School today. I'm here with the director of the Band of Gold here at East Lawrence, Mr. Jonathan Sin. How are you today?
Doing good. A little hot, but doing good.
It is a little hot, but earlier this morning it was a little cool, so you guys have had a nice cool breeze going on in the beginning, right?
Oh yeah, we've enjoyed the last couple of days. After the rain we had on Tuesday, it's kind of cooled down in the morning, so we've gotten a lot of work done.
Okay, yes, and that's the best time to get the work done. Now, you guys have been going since Monday, the beginning of this week. How has
Right.
band camp been going for you guys so far?
Well, it's been going really well. Like I said, Monday is usually hectic and chaotic because kids are just kind of waking up from summer break and getting everything going back the right direction. And then, of course, the big rainstorm Tuesday afternoon kind of threw us for a loop with practices. But other than that, the kids have rolled right through it really well, and they've put in a lot of hard work.
And now tell me, how are your practices set up? Because when we talked, you told me that your practices went from 8 a.m. to 6 o'clock p.m. Is that right?
It is right. We do ours all week long for just 1 week, and we start off in the mornings outside when it's nice and cool. We try to get a lot of work done then, and then when the temperature starts rising at the end of the day, around 10:30, we'll go inside and we'll work on music. So the first part we're working on footwork. That kind of helps us get woke up a little bit. Then we'll go inside. We'll work as a full group and get music taken care of. Then the boosters are graciously providing the kids with lunch, so they'll take them a nice little lunch break, get a rest, get themselves refreshed, and then we split up into sectionals and we stay inside until it starts getting a little bit cooler at the end of the day, and then we'll come back outside and finish up anything that we didn't get finished up that morning.
All right, so you guys have a day packed
Oh yeah.
for all this week. So no wonder you guys, to get all that in, I see that you use your time very well to make sure you guys make that hard work worth it.
Right. That's one of the things that we try to instill in the kids is you always have to be ready for the next thing. You've got to be able to move quickly. And so that helps us during the season whenever we may get to a football game and events change and we have to be in one place instead of another place. It makes it a lot easier to do those changes. So, you know, we get that practice here, you know, and it helps, throughout the year. So it's a good thing.
It makes it easier to roll
Yeah,
with the
it does.
punches,
It does.
right?
It makes it easier to roll with the punches whenever we go to festival and we have to move from place to place to place in a very short amount of time.
Right, and I know that's very helpful, especially whenever they just want to throw you guys a curveball. And now, speaking of your students, I saw that you have a very good relationship with your students. You know, you guys were serious, but then you guys could play around with each other. And what I noticed the most, what really caught my attention was whenever you spoke with one student, the entire section listened. How'd you get them to do that?
Well, I've always said on the east side we've always had good kids. Uh, they're very respectful. They come from families that make sure they understand good manners and good values. So that kind of takes care of itself. And then we have a saying here. There's a difference between outside the lines and inside the lines. And when we get inside the lines, we know it's time to work. It's time for us to get things together. And the kids always take ownership of this group, and that's what we try to instill in them, that this is their group. So whenever we do have to make sure one person is being adjusted, everybody else around them, they're paying attention because it may affect them as well. So they're very cognizant of what's going on, so that we can get things done as efficient as possible.
And that's really good. And now, like you said, you've got good kids here, and I've seen like some of them helping out your section leaders because I know it's, even though they're not a big group, but it still takes a little more than just one man like yourself handling them all. So
Right.
tell me about the student leadership you have.
Well, we have a great opportunity each year over with Michael Dukes and his staff, who do a leadership camp in the county, and that's a big help. So we send several of them to that, and they get some great training on how to be effective leaders, and then they bring that and they share that with the other section leaders that we have, and it kind of filters throughout the group. We've got a good mix this year of quality veteran leaders, and we have a few that this is second, third year in it, but they show so much promise that they're helping out and they're able to they're able to reach the younger kids going, hey, look, I understand where you're at. So they're very relatable. And so again, with just me, it'd take a long time. But with them being able to recognize problems and issues and fixing them before I get there, that's skills that they'll carry on whenever they go get a job. And every employer would rather have someone who can fix a problem than just report a problem.
Right, because those are the ones that are more than likely to get hired right there on the spot, knowing that you can handle it on your own without, a supervisor or somebody having to come do it yourself. That shows initiative right there.
Exactly. Then that's what we're here for. We're not just, yes, we're here to entertain the crowd on Friday night. Yes, we're here to train these kids on how to play musical instruments, but they're going to have a life after high school, and we want to make sure that they're as prepared as possible to go out into the workforce and to make Lawrence County, a better county than when they came in. We want them to be the leaders of the future here in this county. So we want to make sure that we train them right.
All right, we're learning marching, we're learning music, and we're learning life lessons out here at East Lawrence. Yes. Okay, now tell me, what do you hope to see out of, not only your students, but the band as a whole this upcoming season?
I think this year, what we're really looking for is for them to bond quickly and to move through the drill and the playing faster. We have a really high talent level, so the music that we're playing is a little bit tougher than we've played in last year's, but it's because I believe these kids can handle it. We're also moving a lot faster in the drill as far as moving form to form to form. They're very quick and there's more pages to it. But again, I think because we have a little bit more of a veteran group, they can handle that. So I'm looking forward to seeing them do great things.
All right, and I can't wait to see that too myself. Well, thank you so much for stopping to talk with me, Mr. Sin, and I wish you guys the best of luck this upcoming season. I can't wait to see what you guys got this year. All right, guys, I've got East Lawrence High School's drum major here with me, Miss Alexis Fordham. How are you today, dear?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm all right. It's a little hot out here, but you guys are making it. I see you smart. You wore a tank top. I see.
Yeah.
I should have caught the memo with that one, but I did get this one made.
Cute. After all these years of being in the heat, you learn to dress cool.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I know that's right. Now tell me, so this was your final year of band camp. How has it been for you?
It's been really good. I've been really proud of all the band, and they're doing really well, and they're learning, they're doing what they need to do.
Awesome. And now, have you been drum major the entire time, or when did you first become drum major?
I became drum major last year, my junior year. I found out the end of my 10th grade year, and from then on, I was drum major at band camp last year and drum major throughout the football season.
All right. And now, before you were drum major, let's take a little stroll back to your earlier days. What were you playing?
I was playing flute.
Oh, you were a flutist, or was a flautist?
Yes.
Something? Flautist. See, I'm still smart in band knowledge. All right, dear. And now tell me, what has been the best part about your senior year of band camp?
Just all the support that I got from all the people that know me, and they're really nice, and they're being kind, and they're always respectful, and
Any difficulties from this year, or was it everything kind of smooth sailing?
It's mostly smooth sailing. There was a little bit of drama in certain sections, but there's always going to be something like that, and that my role as drum major is just to try to stop it, avoid it, tell them, kind of give them a solution.
Right, because drama may or may not end up sinking the ship, and we do not want this ship to sink.
That is true.
All right, and now tell me, what are you anticipating for you and the band this season? What do you hope to see?
I hope to see a lot of positive attitudes, because if everybody's having a positive attitude, we're all going to be happy, we're all going to be cooperative, we're going to get stuff done quickly, just hustle and all that.
All right, I love it. Well, girl, thank you so much for stopping and speak with me, and I wish you the best of luck with being a drum major as well as the season.
Hi, I'm Jeff Cannon, President of Citizens Bank of Lawrence County. If you're presently a customer of ours, we'd like to take this opportunity to thank you for allowing us to be your bank. We appreciate the confidence you have placed in us and enjoy providing you with the most up-to-date banking products and services to satisfy your needs. If you're not a current customer, we would like to invite you to stop by and let us show you true community banking at its best. We concentrate on our local community, doing our part to make Dublin and Lawrence County a better place to live, work, play, and retire. We recently introduced 2 new products, eStatements and Access Now, our mobile banking app. Both of these products will help to make banking with us more convenient and will also help to provide you with a safer and more secure banking experience. So for all your banking needs, just give us a call or stop by and let us show you personal banking at its best. Citizens Bank of Lawrence County, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Portions of this program are brought to you by Fairview Park Hospital, a leader in healthcare for Dublin, Lawrence, and surrounding communities, providing inpatient and outpatient surgery options and rehabilitation therapy services.
All right, guys, I've got Miss Kennedy Williams here with me, the captain of the band. How are you today?
I'm doing so good. 5th day out here, ready to go home.
All right, I feel that. You know, you guys have been working hard from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m., but you guys are getting out early today, 12 p.m., right? There you go. Well worth it.
Yes.
And now tell me, how's it been going so far for you?
Besides the weather like being real hot, I feel like we're doing good. Like the music choices are good, and I feel like we're doing better marching than we did last year. I don't know why, how I say that, but
Well, you know, it comes with improvement. You know, you got some seniority over everybody, so you got different ways of teaching, so that helps too. You know, it's just growth. That's all it is.
yes, I like how it's a lot of new people here, and I'm the clarinet section, so we're the smallest section. We used to be the biggest, now we're smallest, and I'm kind of hurt, but we're still better than everybody else because
Yeah,
clarinet's
you know,
real.
it's all right, girl. You know, you keep that pride going. And now tell me, what is your role exactly as the band captain?
Okay, I am captain, so that means like, Alexis is still over me because she's a drum major, but I still have power just as kind of as her, but a little bit less. So I like get people together on their forms. Like if they need help with our coordinate sheets or where their place on the field is, they ask me questions if Mr. Sin or Miss Jones isn't there, or if anybody higher up isn't there. So I just help them out instead of putting all the pressure on them.
All right, so you're the second in command, right?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, and that's what they need, you know, make sure everybody's on the same page, got a good group of students to help out, you know, because sometimes it takes a student for a student to listen.
Yes, so like I used to be clarinet captain, oh not clarinet, well, I guess you said that, I was section leader, and I used to teach all of them my clarinet section. Now they're teaching me since they're the section leader, and it's kind of crazy, like the student becomes the teacher.
How the tables turn, isn't that?
Yes.
Oh, well,
They get me in order sometimes, just like, whoa.
you're like, excuse me, I taught you.
Yes.
Let's get it straight, boo-boo.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, and now I see you guys have like a wonderful bond, you know, with Mr. Sin as well as each other. How has that progressed since day one?
I don't know, like Mr. Sin has always been a great band director, and always make sure you're comfortable, and always jokes, and make sure like you don't feel like you're like caged or a prisoner or a box or something like that. Like he always keeps it fun, even when he's mad. He always finds a way to like lighten up the mood or something like that. So I kind of like that about Mr. Sin.
And that's cool because some band directors, once they're mad, oh, they're mad. And you better
he can turn up sometimes. He can get mad, and we're just like, woo, we shouldn't have pushed it that far, but.
I mean, you know, it's kind of the ones that are, you know, always smiling and joking around. When they get serious, that's when everybody needs to listen.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. That's how it is. He gets mad when we don't count now. They count loud enough.
Oops, so I bet y'all are screaming at the top of your lungs, whatever he wants to hear y'all.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, and now tell me, dear, what has been the best part about band camp for you so far? This is your last year, so I know you're making as many memories as possible. So how's it going?
I think because we have like 4 songs. My first year marching, we had like 5 songs. So I like that we have a lot. Because I think my ninth grade, 10th grade, and 11th, we had like 3 songs or something like that. So I like how we have like a lot, and it's a lot more work that we have to do, and a lot of forms to remember. It's not a boring show. It's not you in the same spot or something. You like actually moving, and it's different.
Right, keeping it interesting. And have we had any, you know, bittersweet moments, like seeing maybe the clarinet section doing something like, oh, I remember those days?
Yes, like they tell me how it's weird how I'm gonna graduate because I taught them how to play. I was teaching them how to do all these notes and all this and they're like it's kind of bittersweet that I'm leaving them, but I'm gonna come and visit.
Yeah, I was about to say, you gotta come back and
Yes,
visit,
I'm
of course. I mean, they're your babies, right?
Yes, I'm gonna make sure they're straight when I'm gone.
All right, now dear, and tell me, what do you anticipate for the band this year as a whole? What are you hoping to see out of them?
Better sound. Oh, and hopefully to get ones in festival this year because Color Guard got it last year and I was kind of hurt we got second, but We striving for ones. Of course, that would be number one on top.
Always, always start for number one. I love that. Well, thank you so much, my dear, for stopping to speak with me, and I wish you guys the best of luck this season. All right, guys, I'm here with the trumpet section leader, Mr. Xavier Blash. How are you today?
Great.
All right, and I've seen you've been helping your section and also keeping them lively, keeping things very flamboyant as I've seen. You've got some moves on you, baby. So I see you've been having fun with band camp. Is that true?
I have to have fun. If not, I don't want to show up. So, and I always want to show up.
True, especially you got to have something moving and driving you to go
Yes.
here with this heat
Yes.
because it is intense.
It is hot out here. It is hot.
So how have you guys been managing to stay cool?
Mr. Sin, when we do good, which is we have to work hard to do good for Mr. Sin. Like he don't when he's up there and we doing good, but when he comes down, we like okay, so we know we done messed up. But usually, to stay cool, we'll sit under the shade. And he'll just tell us to chill out, don't play or nothing, because he knows it's hot, and we'll take like a sip of water every now and then.
Well, that's good. He keeps you guys hydrated and nice and cool. Y'all got this little shaded area. That's really nice. And now tell me, how's the band camp experience been going for you so far?
Every day, it's been some days. I haven't been wanting to come. I'll wake up. I'll just lay in the bed like, I don't want to come. I just want to text Miss Sin, be like, Miss Sin, today I just don't want to come. But then when I come, I'm glad I came because I have to bring some flavor to the band. Because some people be like looking dead. I'm like, no, come on, let's move. Let's get piped. Let's get hyped up.
Yes, yes, honey. I feel it. You bring all the flavor I've seen today. Yes, I love it. You're so energetic.
Yes, ma'am.
And now tell me, you've been a section leader, so how have you been incorporating the freshmen, saying like, hey, you guys come join us, because freshmen are known to be a little shy, or are your freshmen different?
They start in 8th grade, and this year we didn't get new trumpets, so all our 8th graders came to 9th grade. So when band camp came, we was all looking around like, do we got some new trumpets? And Miss Sin was like, no, y'all got the same 10. So we good, and I'm glad that we didn't. I wish we would have got more, so the band could have expanded and the trumpet sound could have been louder. But I'm kind of glad we got the same people again, because it's gonna be easier on us because they know what to do and what to expect.
Right, so everybody kind of knows the ropes and everything, so it's a little easier on you, teaching-wise and everything.
Yes.
All right, and now tell me, what's been the best part? This is your last year of band camp,
I know.
Bittersweet, I know the
Yes.
feeling. So what's been the best part about band camp so far for you?
I guess being with my class, the class of 2020, it's something about our class in this band that when we was in middle school, I think it was like 13, 14 of us, and now it's just I think 7. And like the people that I ended up with, I'm kind of glad it's them. I wish everyone else would have stayed in band, but I think the most part I'm gonna miss about band is being with my class and doing this, because I don't never want to get out of band. Yeah.
So are you going to continue band when you graduate?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so where are you thinking about going?
University of Georgia, Georgia Southern, or Savannah State.
All right, all wonderful schools with wonderful band programs. I'm
Yes.
proud of you, babe. All right, and now tell me, what do you hope to see out of the band this year? The band as a whole, as well as from your section. What do you want to see?
Well, out of my section, I want to see more determination. Like most people that come, they know in our band the trumpets get picked on the most because we all got different personalities. You got one person who quiet, they'll say something every now and then. You got me who's always doing something and trying to get everybody moving. You got somebody else who's in between. And out of the whole band, I want to see more determination, headstrong, leadership. I want everyone to do their part. So, because last year we had a great show, and I want this year to be even a better show. Since it's my last year, I want to leave a mark.
Yes, leave that lasting impression. Well, I'm certain you will, and you'll definitely keep it lively in your section.
Yes.
I know you will.
Yes.
All right. Well, thank you so much for stopping to speak with me, and I wish you guys the best of luck this season. And, keep it lively.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, guys, I have Miss Courtney Evans here with me, one of the percussion section leaders. Hi, Courtney. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm all right. Now, Courtney, you're one of the younger ones, the 10th grader, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So how is it being, a 10th grader taking the responsibility of a section leader?
Well, I was actually one last year as well, but this year the other section leader he was away, so this year I kind of had to step up and take like more charge this year, and it's been pretty challenging. But there wasn't anything I couldn't handle. Once I got the hang of things, everything started flowing more smoothly.
All right, well, that's good. No major upsets, no hiccups. That's good. And so you were able to roll with the punches pretty easy, right? And handle the situations?
Yes.
All right, and now tell me, how has band camp been going for you and your section so far?
It's been going good for us. We've mostly been practicing on music. Then once we have our music down, we have a little fun with cadences and warm-ups. We've done a little bit of marching to like make sure everybody's on the same page and nobody's like hurting themselves with those drums, because it's really like harder with the drums than it is with like just out here by ourselves. But we've pretty much got it for the most part.
Yeah, I've noticed that out here you guys don't have your instruments on you. Is that because you're more focused on the marching when you're out here together, or do you just have times?
We're just worried about like intervals and making sure we get to the right place. And then once we have our drill set the way it's supposed to be, then we get our instruments and we march it just to see how it feels, because it's completely different. So.
I believe that extra weight on your chest is a bit much, I can imagine.
Mm-hmm.
And now tell me, what has been the best part about band camp for you so far?
The best part has just been, meeting all the new 8th graders and 9th graders on the line and just telling them, we're all in this together. I'm here to help you. You're here to help me, and we're just here to like help each other get better and to grow as a line, and just kind of have that teamwork thing going on.
Awesome, because the percussion line is one big family. You guys have to work together. You guys have to stay on tempo. I know it is not a joke. I had visited a few of the bands around, and yeah, they are all on it. If one person messes up, the whole band messes up.
Yeah.
All right, so tell me, what are you hoping to see from the percussion line this season?
I'm hoping to see us, just make sure that we execute our drill, make sure we play loud, make sure we have all of our rhythms together, and then in the stands just have our cadences and just have fun, just
bring that sparkle to Friday nights, right?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Well, thank you so much for stopping to speak with me, dear, and I wish you guys the best of luck this season.
Thank you.
This is a 24-ounce, dry-aged porterhouse steak, a masterpiece. The sum of every delectable detail carefully considered. This is also a metaphor for your car. So when you don't put Toyo tires on your car, you're basically doing this. Your car deserves better.
Count on the best. Choose Lakes Alignment, located just off Central Drive at East Dublin. Call 272-4230.
This summer, don't send a fan to do an air conditioner's job. Call your local Daikin Comfort Pro before it's too late. Daikin. Comfort for life.
All right, guys, I have Miss Tamiya Strudwick with me, the captain of the color guard. How are you today?
Good, how are you?
I'm all right. A little hot, but, we're all making it, right? Especially you guys, right?
Yes.
All right. So tell me, how's the guard been doing this year? How's the band camp for them?
It's been kind of rushy because, I think, the first day or so, it rained a lot, so we couldn't come out here and work, so we had to stay inside, and we got behind a lot. So.
Uh-oh, but you guys got caught up, right?
Yes, we're definitely caught up this year.
All right, and you guys couldn't practice at the gym, or was that not
No, it's not
enough space?
enough room for us to do it in the gym, so.
Gotcha. Y'all need a bit more of a bigger stage to perform on. I like that. And now tell me, what has been the most challenging part? You said you were captain last year, so you're not new to this whole captain thing, but with each new year, there's a new challenge. What new challenge was there for you this year?
First off, I got more girls than I had last year. It's like 23 of us this year. Last year it was like 18 of us. So this year, working with a lot of girls is most definitely a hard job and the attitudes, but we've made it this far, so I'm ready for this season. Let's see how it is this season.
All right, and you weren't doing that by yourself. You have a couple of lieutenants, right?
I have 2 lieutenants.
All Right, and they've definitely been, you guys make
Yes,
sure you're on the same page.
They're very, very helpful, and they help me out. I tell them what I need for them to do, and they get it done.
All right, that's the way the ship sails. That's how we get it rocking and rolling. And now tell me, what has been the best part about band camp for you this season? Like it's your last year, your last hurrah, so you're trying to make, lots of memories, right?
Yes, it's been good. I think a lot of the seniors this year, we're just trying to make more memories, and it's a bittersweet moment for us. I mean, this is our last band camp, so like we're just trying to make memories and try not to really rush it because in a few months we will be graduates.
Yes, and it'll be here before you even know it. Trust me, I know.
Yeah.
And now tell me, what do you hope to see from the Guard this season and the band as a whole, too?
Most of all, I want to see positive attitudes because with positive attitude, you get stuff done, and I just want to just have fun. I mean, band is pretty much fun. I mean, you just go out there, do what you do, and have fun.
Right, I like it. Have fun. That's the best part about band, because band is supposed to be fun, right? All right, dear. Well, thank you so much for stopping and speak with me, and I wish you girls the best of luck this season.
Thank you, thank you.
All right, guys, I'm here with one of the other percussion members, Mr. Lucas Hall. How are you today, sweetheart?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you for asking. Now, tell me, this is your first year with the big band, right?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so how's it been so far? This is your first band camp and everything, so how was it?
It's fun. I mean, we just work for about 10 hours. Well, today we're working for 5 because it's the last day, but it's really fun.
Awesome. 10 hours, that's a lot of work. That's a lot of time. So have you guys been working, just with percussion in itself, or have you been working as a band as a whole?
We've been working mostly with the band whole, but eventually, some days we will split up into groups.
Okay. And now tell me, what's been, as a freshman, the best part about band camp for you so far?
Just getting to see my friends before school.
Okay, and yeah, that's always a major plus. Like, hey, I haven't seen you in forever since last season. So tell me, dear, now that you've gone through band camp, how was it? Do you think you can do this again next year? Are you ready for the season?
Yes, ma'am.
Awesome. Now tell me, what do you want to see from not only yourself, but the rest of the percussion this season?
I really don't know. Well, just improvements, I guess.
Okay, improvements are key, that works. And thank you so much for stopping to speak with me, dear, and I wish you the best of luck, and I know you guys will be great. All right, guys, I've got 2 other color guard members with me. Ladies, I want you to tell us your names, your grades, and how long you've been on guard. Let's start with you.
My name is Jamar Colley, and I'm in 12th grade. I've been in color guard for 3 years.
Okay.
My name is Najee, and I'm in 10th grade, and this is my first year of color guard.
Awesome! So this is your first year guard and band camp and everything, right?
Yes,
so how was it for you so far?
Good.
You liked it? Was it kind of hot some days? Or?
Yeah, it was hot, especially the first day.
I bet that heat is not a friend to anybody. And what about you, dearie? This is your 3rd band camp, or?
7, because I was in middle school band, playing the clarinet.
Okay, so you started with an instrument beforehand,
yes.
So you already kind of knew the ropes.
Yes.
So this was your last band camp. How was that?
Hot. I mean, I was used to it, but I got black and all that and deal with it.
It got a little hotter, but that black pigmentation's supposed to save you, baby. It's all right. All right, ladies, now tell me, what's been the best part about band camp for you so far this season? I'm going to start with you.
Seeing my friends before we go back to school.
Mm-hmm. So it's always good to check up on them. Sometimes you don't get to see them during the summer. What about you, dear?
Coming up with routines and doing them and learning them faster and seeing everybody progress.
Okay, that's great. Going from day 1 to the last day of band camp, it's amazing to see how far y'all grown, especially with the hours you guys work. I am still blown. You guys stay here from 8 in the morning to 6 p.m. That is crazy to me. I've never heard that before, but you guys work hard, you guys work together as a unit, and I love seeing that. And now, girls, tell me, what do you hope to see from not only color guard, but the band as a whole this season?
That we make major progress and that we do better, in our work.
Okay.
I'm just really looking forward to the stands. I just want to be, a little more hype. And ones at festival again.
Okay. Yes, I see it. And especially you got to leave that lasting impression since you're a senior.
Class of 2020.
Yep, I heard. Class of 2020 is representing today. Well, girls, thank you so much for stopping and speak with me, and I wish you both the best of luck this season. All right, guys, I've got a low brass section leader with me and a woodwind section leader with me. Girls, I want you to tell me your names, what instrument you play, and your grade.
All right, I'm Sunny Moon. I'm in 12th grade, and I play the baritone, trombone, and tuba.
Ooh, so you play everything. Yes, girl. And what about you, dear?
I'm Lyric Rosser, and I play the flute, and I'm in 11th grade this year. Yeah.
All right, well, ladies, how's band camp been going for you? You know, we've got someone who's been doing this from the very get-go, and you've been doing it from the very get-go too, right?
Basically, yes.
All righty, so how's it been? You know, senior, bittersweet. How's it going?
It's hot.
This is true.
It's been really good. I got like a lot of good people in my section. They all listen, so everything's been a breeze, kind of. It's fun working with a lot of the new kids because a lot of them are really sweethearts, and they're like easy to talk to, easy to listen to, you know, and everybody's just getting along really good so far. So it's a big improvement from last year.
Okay, well, that's what we love to hear, improvements. Now, how's it going over in your section?
Oh, it's going well. We don't have any new people, so we're basically just setting the standard, I would say. Best section, hands down.
Oh, best section hands down, she says. Okay. Sure. All right, girls. Well, tell me, you guys have different sections, of course, you know, so you've got different kids, different problems, different solutions. So how do you guys handle that whenever there's a question?
Well, my section is completely boys, except for the 3 girls. We're all section leaders. So solving their issues is kind of just saying, hey, stop acting immature. Stop acting like a 3-year-old.
Yeah, girls are known to be a little bit more mature than guys, but yes, girl power. I love that. What about you, dear?
So me and my co-captain, we just work together to try and find the base of the problem and solve it together as quick as possible.
Okay, teamwork, I love it. Makes the dream work. And now, girls, how has this season of band camp been compared to other seasons? Now, we're going to start this way.
I think it's been very effective, very efficient. A lot of the standards and strategies that Mr. Sin is using helps to get things done the right way the first time, hopefully.
Hopefully, as long as you guys can get it right, though.
All right, I think like our music selection has really evolved, and that's partly thanks to the band class. And Mr. Sin, he chose some music that was like kind of challenging, which is a good thing because like it's not always fun to play easy music. So I'm really glad that he did that. The field show is looking kind of good so far. Okay. And I'm like glad that he got some type of software to help him out because before when we didn't have all these coordinate sheets and everything, it was tragic trying to set everybody places, make sure we're in the same spot all the time. It was hard. So I'm glad he got all this new information to help us out.
Okay, you know, you guys had to have a bit of a come up, an upgrade. There you go.
Yeah.
Well, as long as you got, you know, it's settled now.
Yeah, we do.
All right, girls, and now tell me, what do you hope you see from not only your sections, but the band as a whole this season?
Basically just progress and working towards our goals and actually achieving those goals.
Okay. What about you, Sunny?
I want to see, I know that we're a good band and I know that we have it in us, so I want to see us be able to go to festival and get ones all across the board. We've been so close at times, so I really think we can do it this year. And as long as we all continue to work together and just listen to each other and like work in harmony, I think we can do it.
All right, and I believe you guys can do it too, you know, working together. That's how you guys are going to make this ship set sail and go to victory. Well, girls, thank you so much for stopping to speak with me, and I wish you both the best of luck, not only with your sections, but with the season.
Thank you.